Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most useful tutorial on 2K25 you will ever see. Yes, you heard me right. This is a tutorial for all three levels of my MyCareer series. You all have seen my high school MyCareer, you have seen my college MyCareer, and you guys have now seen my MBA MyCareer, my first video up yesterday. So why don't I give you a tutorial how to set up exactly like I do with all three levels. This tutorial will be covering custom rosters, custom teams, and custom sliders for your gameplay. Before we do get into today's video, guys, I do want to thank you for the 900 subscribers. We're growing. I am on the road to 1K, so if you all have not subscribed already and you are watching this, please do so. We are so close, man. But yeah, it will mean the world to me when we hit 1K. But let's not yap too long. Let's just get into the tutorial. First thing you want to do is go over to here to My MBA Eras and click on My MBA. Scroll over, these are all my saves. Find a new spot and click on it. From here, you do want to choose the modern era. And then from here, you see 9 boxes. You're going to want to go to the top left. I know my face cam's covering a little bit. And press triangle. That'll bring you to setup options. You want to select customize league rules, customize roster, and customize simple and advanced settings. Press advanced and you'll be greeted with the roster picker screen. I will give you all the different options for high school, college, and NBA rosters. For the high school roster, you are going to want to use a roster by TTP Marco 19. How you do that is press search and then search by online ID and type in this exactly. Just like this, TTP Marco 19. And when you press enter, it's going to be called Fake High School. You're going to want to download that. For the college roster, you are going to want to search Dark Shifty Night. I'll throw it on screen for you to exactly how to spell it. And once you search that, it's going to be called Fictional High School Roster. It's weird because it's a college roster, but it's actually labeled as a high school roster. It's stupid, but it works. And then for your MBA roster, you're going to want to either use the regular roster that 2K gives you, or you can download the roster by Mr. Joel Seth. I'll throw it up on screen how to search that. Just how you search for the other ones. It's called 24 to 25 updated ratings and gear. It updates the injuries, ratings based on how people are playing in real life because 2K is never so good and quick on that. So this is a good roster if you just don't want to use the regular roster. Now for the setup. For high school settings, you are going to want to select 29 games, 6-minute quarters, and then 9 simulated quarters. Then down for playoff length setup, you're going to want to make all of these rounds one game, like how they are in the high school state playoffs. And then you want to scroll over to get to features. Make sure you turn off G League. This is big. It prevents a lot of very big errors that come along with all this stuff. So make sure you turn G League off. Progressive fatigue and team chemistry are all up to you. And then trade logic, because there's no trades in high school. And then injuries is up to you. For college settings, you do want to keep the games to 29 games. You're going to do 8-minute quarters and 10-minute simulated quarters. Obviously, all the playoff games are still one game, just like how March Madness is single elimination. And about the same thing, no G League, no trade logic, and then injuries are up to you as well. For NBA settings, you are going to want to play on 82 games a season, 12-minute quarters, and then obviously 12-minute simulated quarters. All the playoff lengths are best of 7, how they are in the NBA playoffs. Still keep the G League off. Keep the trade logic on, because obviously in the NBA you can trade, and then injuries are up to you. Once you're done with that, you would press advance and you are now here with the rule change screen. This is how you really get immersed into the gameplay. For the high school rule changes, you are going to want to press R2 or RT on Xbox until you scroll over till shot clock. You're going to want to change the shot clock to 35 seconds. Choose the foul out to 5 seconds. The lane violation, you're going to want to eliminate the defensive key. Change 8 second to 10 second, and then possession arrow, switch that over. And that really should be it for high school. For college rules, you're going to want to change the shot clock to 30 seconds, foul outs to 5, and then eliminate the defensive key again. Keep the 8-second violation, possession arrow again, and that will be all for the college gameplay or the college rules. And then for NBA, you obviously want to leave everything alone because there are no different rules in this than the actual NBA. So after you're done fixing your rules to your liking, you're greeted with the selection screen for all the teams. You're going to want to press triangle to select all for now, and then press advance. After that, you are greeted with the draft class. If you are doing the MBA, this really does not apply to high school or college setups, but if you're doing MBA, you're going to want to load a draft class. Go over to user created draft classes and just choose this top one. This one's by Jack Move 19. The 2025 draft class, that's Cooper Flagg, that's Dylan Harper, Ace Bailey, all those players. Now after this, if you obviously choose the MBA route, you're not going to change the teams because they're obviously MBA teams. But if you chose high school or college, you're going to go to front office, team relocation, go down to 2K share team designs, and download team design. From here, you're greeted with the community team designs tab where you can scroll through team designs made by the community. For high school, really all you have to do is scroll until you find high school looking teams. I recommend choosing the arenas that have the high school arenas just like this one. This one's Grayson High Rams. Another tip is if you find a team design that you really like, you can click on it and then go down to see other designs by creator. And then I'm sure, just like this guy, Mikey Unguarded, made a lot more teams, high school teams, that you can download. Like Dynamic Prep, Salem High, which I have in my high school career, MyCareer, High Indians, the Tri-Cities Bulldogs, just a bunch of high school teams like this. For college NBA team changes, you're going to want to go to the same thing where you go to front office and then team relocation and then 2K share team designs and then download team designs. From here, you are going to choose the corresponding team design with your team. So let's say the 76ers in this roster are Ohio State. So you would click on Ohio State, just find a design or search up Ohio State. Find a design, download it. It'll take a while. So I have now the Ohio State Buckeyes as the 76ers, and then you use your right stick to scroll to the next team. And for college, obviously, let's say the Bucks are Wisconsin in here. You do the exact same thing. You go to team designs and you would either scroll until you found Wisconsin, but I would search Wisconsin because it'd be a little easier. Download that team design. Let's say it was Louisville. Download the team design and do that for every single team in the league. So 30 teams. Now let's say you have all 30 teams either converted to high school teams, college teams, or you left them as NBA teams because you chose the NBA route. Next step is to add your player into the league. You want to go down to options and then create player. Here is all the players I have ever created for either subscribers or my own series. Obviously, if you're just now doing this for the first time, there's going to be no player. So you're going to click add new player, and that'll obviously bring you to the create a player screen. Create your player to your liking. Either make it about you, make it about a fictional player, anything, whatever you want to do. This is why this is so fun, is because you can do anything with your player. You can make a whole squad and add them to a team. But let's say I made Jay Crawford. Once you are done doing that, go back and figure out what team you want him to be put on. Let's say I want him to play for Ohio State. I'm going to scroll over to Ohio State in the top right corner and then go to front office and then roster. And I'm going to go down here and cut the lowest overall player so it doesn't make an impact to the team. And then go to options and back to create a player and click on your player that you made and click copy said player to team. I'm obviously going to copy him to Ohio State because that's where I want him to go. And he is now on Ohio State's roster right here. So now that you've done that for the one or multiple players you want on your team, the last step is to download the really good realistic rosters I have made. Doing that, you're going to go to options, tuning sliders, and then CPU/user. Press load settings. From here, you will search, but obviously I made them so they're over in my files. You will search realistic 2K25. The online ID will be Stale Fruit Loops. Right now it's got 69 downloads. Haha, nice. From here, you're really all set. To test out everything, you can go to practice and scrimmage and you can look at the arena to your liking and everything. Obviously, I downloaded the NBA rosters, so the Buckeyes are actually just the 76ers. But obviously, they'd be the Ohio State Buckeyes when you download the college roster. Tough bucket with Tyrese Maxey. But yeah, from here you can check out the uniforms, see how you like them, see how you like a team design. If not, you can always go back and just download a different one. So yeah, there is another nice tutorial for y'all. I hope y'all did enjoy this. Hope you guys find it very useful. I know a lot of you have been asking, how do you do this or upload said whatever? This is exactly how I do. This is exactly how I've done it for all of my series. So this is how you do it. Thank you guys for watching. If you are not subscribed, again, please do so. I'm on the road to 1K. It means everything to me. That'll be about it, guys. Peace.